So here we are at Northview. It's a 3-bedroom detached bungalow which has been fully refurbished and extended by the current owners. Sits in lovely gardens with some nice views looking over to the fields beyond in the really popular village of Metfield in Suffolk. So the property is accessed via a covered porchway which leads into the entrance hall. Just off to the left is a really nice bright sitting room. Windows to the front and also the side. There's a really nice feature fireplace as well with all refitted carpets, of course. The fireplace itself could be used for a wood burner potentially if you wanted to put a flue in there as well. Leading us through into this it's a really impressive room, this. It's the kitchen family room, I suppose you could call it. It's got a great amount of natural light. There's windows to both sides. There's also bifolding doors leading out into the rear. Really makes the most of those stunning views, overlooking fields there beyond as well. Within the kitchen, it's fully tiled. It's been refitted to an exceptionally high standard by the current owners. New units, built-in dishwasher, also built-in double oven there, inset hob and of course the extractor as well. There's space and plumbing for an American style fridge freezer if you wanted to as well. All the plumbing's in place, so it's just a case of plugging it in and you're ready to go. And this really is a really versatile space. So whilst there's plenty of storage space in the units themselves, there's lots of space here for a table and chairs, perhaps for a sofa. And actually if you really wanted to, there's options here, perhaps putting an island in, for example, depending on how you want to use it. I mean, in my view, this property is suitable primarily for perhaps an older person, given the fact that it's on one level, but also a family, for example, because you've got 3 bedrooms. You've got this as a real focal point. It's a great family space. You know, you've got space for a table and chairs, kids doing their homework and things like that, whilst mum or dad cook as well, and which really makes the most of those views there to the rear. So Metfield as a village is really thriving. It's not a huge village, there's around 400 people here. It's conveniently located between the market towns of Harleston and Halesworth, about 5 miles from Harleston, 7 miles from Halesworth. As a village, in terms of the amenities it offers, it's got a village shop, it's a community-run shop, which is excellent. There's also a converted pub, which is now a B&B, and also a tea rooms. And there's also currently being built and finished off, in fact, a new village hall, which has been given a grant by the National Lottery. Really is the sort of focal point of the village itself. Within the immediate vicinity, you're not too far from the nearby villages of Fressingfield, for example, which has got a great doctor's surgery, and actually, in fact, from here as well, to get to places like Diss, for example, it's really not very far away. Access to the city is slightly more difficult, but still not too far at all. To get to the A143 from here is about 10 to 12 minutes, something like that. And so, of course, access to Diss train station is also a similar distance away. And whilst there's plenty of storage in the kitchen itself, just adjacent to here is a really useful separate utility room. Again, it's been refitted to a very high standard throughout, also with a separate cloakroom as well, and it leads us nicely through into the 3 bedrooms. So the 3 bedrooms and the bathroom occupy one end of the bungalow itself. The bathroom is really nicely fitted. You've got a separate shower as well as a panel bath. The loo and the sink are inset into a really smart vanity unit. It's a great room there, nice and bright as well. In terms of the bedrooms, there are 3. You've got 2 double bedrooms and a single bedroom. Both of the double bedrooms lie to the front of the property and they overlook the front lawns and driveway. It's a really nice private property, this one as well. It's nicely set back from the road. It's set back behind another bungalow, so you know, not overlooked at all. Now the rear bedroom, the single bedroom here, it really makes the most of the views across the fields beyond there. It's a lovely bright room. The views are really fairly uninterrupted as well. If you were to convert the garage, you've got plenty of space at the front garden. If you wanted to put a cart lodge in, for example, or a studio or something similar, lots of possibilities there too. Now, the bedrooms, and in fact all of the property, has been refurbished to a very, very high standard. There's new carpets throughout, there's new electricity points, there's new heating which has been installed, new windows as well. Literally everything has been done on here. All you need to do is move in, put your furniture in, put some curtains up, and away you go. So the property would be ideal for any number of different types of buyers. It could comfortably be a family home, especially with the scope to extend, given the fact that you've got lots of parking and it's nicely set back. It's also in a village which has got some really good transport links. There is the bus route to nearby schooling and things as well, and you're not too far away from nearby Fressingfield, which has got a great doctor's surgery. Similarly, it could be very suitable for an older couple. It's all on one level, of course, it's all done inside. It's very rare, really, to find a bungalow which has been fully refurbished and certainly to such a high standard as well. For more information, give our Harleston office a call or find us online. This property is brought to the market with a guide price of £350,000.